All right, hey, what's up, everybody? Back. I took a couple of days off, and then yesterday YouTube was down, so I didn't upload anything, but we are back uploading videos. I track my meal plans every single day, my calories and my macros, using an app called My Macros Plus. I put two links in the description down below, one to the iOS and one to the Android store, so you can go and get yours. It costs like $3, but super worth it if it helps you stay on track with your overall plans. I do these pretty much every single day, barring the last week. So if you find this to be helpful, please hit like on it, maybe even the subscribe button while you're here. I'm going to go ahead and start my app recorder. I'm sitting outside today, and there's a couple of pretty gnarly bees that are not thrilled with me being out here. So that's why I got this cool racket. I hit a button on it and give them a big old zap. All right, so here's what I've done so far today. Let me turn this so that it fits on the screen a little bit better. So as I talked about a lot last week, one of the hardest parts about building a food plan isn't the food itself or the calories or the macros. That stuff's just a matter of mathematics. 1 + 1 always equals 2. The hard part is trying to kind of mentally stay on board and not allow yourself to go off the rails too far and overcome obstacles that are bound to happen pretty much every single day at some point. I just accidentally stopped my recorder. So today, was kind of a standard day for me. I woke up, I didn't eat till about 12, which is what I prefer. If I start eating earlier in the day, that means that I have all day to eat, and I find myself more hungry throughout the day. So I prefer to eat probably somewhere around 12 or 1 o'clock in the afternoon. That way my window of time is a little bit smaller, and I don't get as hungry throughout the day. So pretty standard day for me. What I've done here so far, we'll talk about the numbers at the top, what I have left, and we'll build it together. I'll show you how I'm going to finish this plan up. For lunch, standard for me, I did a couple of vegan buffalo chicken patties. These are patties I get from Walmart with some guacamole, 2 bags of Quest protein chips, and then I just ate a bunch of turkey pepperoni out of the bag because I'm like that. For dinner, what I'm doing is 4 Hawaiian rolls, and then I'm going to put 8 ounces of prima della. This is sliced turkey, so I'm going to do 2 ounces per roll. And then I'm going to do some broccoli on the side of that. I'm not going to put anything else in the rolls. I actually just think that the rolls are sweet enough with the sweetness of the turkey. They're really good, just kind of little sandwiches by themselves. So nothing too fancy there. For snacks so far today, I've got one bar that's a protein bar by one company, and then a protein cookie that is a Lenny and Larry's protein cookie. And that's all I've got on here for today. If we look at what I've got left at the top as far as the calories that I have remaining and the overall macros that I still need to try to hit, I've still got 423 calories remaining before I hit my limit. By the way, I'm going to put 2 links in the description also down below, 2 different macro calculators and calorie calculators. Pick which one, maybe do both of them, see which one you like better, but show you what your target should be. So this is 423 underneath my calorie target for cutting weight. And so what I really want to do here is if I can use up about 200 more of those, I would be happy. And if you look at my actual macros at the top, I've done a pretty good job today of keeping my food so far very even. I've got this almost the exact same amount of protein, carbs, and fats left. So how am I going to approach this now that I need to use up 200 or 300 more calories? Well, there's not one particular macro that I really need to be like paying attention to because they're all pretty even. So I'm going to think of something in terms of like a wrap. And the reason I'm doing a wrap is a couple of things. One is the wrap itself has some carbs in it, which is going to knock the carbs down. The turkey on it, or the chicken, whichever one I do, going to have some protein, going to knock that protein down. And then I'll put some guacamole on it, which is going to knock my fat down. So let's do that, and let's see how that treats me. Let me go back to my recents. So we're going to do a plain wellness wrap is what it's called by the Olay Company 1. Let's put in some prima della turkey. Let's do 4 ounces. That's a nice size wrap there. And let's do the guacamole, and let's see how even everything is now. 1 for that. And that really put me in kind of a nice position here. I went over on my protein by a decent amount, but that's okay. My carbs are just about used up. My fat's a little bit unused, but that's okay. So that ended up working out pretty good. One of the cool things about doing these plans so often is you start to just learn like what has what in it. If you need something with more protein, more carbs, more fats, you just know what you can go to be able to hit those numbers. So this ended up being a pretty standard plan for me. And again, one of those things is, the mental aspect of this. You have to think these things through to figure out like, well, what do I got to do to make sure to like make this a good day for me? My calories looks good here. My macros look good on top of that. So this is where I'm going to end it. So hopefully this was helpful. Again, the app is called My Macros Plus. Links in the description down below. If it was helpful, please hit like on it. Maybe even the subscribe button while you're already here. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you on tomorrow's video. I got to do some bee swatting, hopefully, or unless they get me. Peace out. See you tomorrow.